because we were looking up, or because we were wondering about the Guinness Book of World Records for most mileage in a day, I saw one traveling around the world.
Oh.
And then it goes, the 6 hikers who traveled around the world, and the first verified person to complete the entire circuit was Dave Kunst in 1970. And it doesn't include the oceans.
It does?
It does not.
Oh, okay.
So it's 14,000 miles, I think.
Wow. How long did it take?
It's 14,450 miles. So that would be 4 years, just over 4 years.
That's how long it took him?
Yes. But
in
1970, June 1970.
Wow.
However, beginning in June 1970, Dave, accompanied by his brother John, left on a journey that would take them across Europe, North America, Asia, the Middle East, and Europe. Sadly, John was shot and killed by bandits in Afghanistan during his adventure. But Dave completed his journey with his older brother Pete.
Whoa. Wow.
Yeah. Steve Newman, the first person to walk around the world solo, crossed 20 countries and walked 15,000 miles during his 4-year journey. Since the time he finished his walk in 1987, he has also walked through the length of Japan, South Korea, and Taiwan, and completed the 900-mile Henro pilgrimage on Japan's Shikoku Island.
Cool.
He is currently planning the first ever walk across the entire length of the Great Wall of China, which I guess is different from the Abramovich project.
Yeah. Well, they each did half, I guess.
Rosie Swale Pope, age 57, the first person to run around the world.
Oh.
Raising cancer awareness.
Okay.
She went through Russia, Alaska, Canada, mainland USA, Greenland, Iceland, and the UK.
When was that?
2003.
Oh. Wait, where did she
Look,
go?
she's wearing a microphone with a dead cat on
funny.
it.
Where did she go? What did you...
She ran through over 50 pairs of running shoes and raised more than 250,000 pounds for charity. Where did she go? Is that what you said?
Yeah, repeat that again.
Russia, Alaska, Canada, mainland USA, Greenland, Iceland, and the UK.
Okay. Oh, so it was raising money, not awareness.
I think both. I don't know. That's
well,
what
by
they're
2003,
saying.
I think most people know about cancer. But they might need money to help research
Who knows?
more about it.
Fiona Campbell, first woman to walk around the world, was taken away from Fiona Campbell. When it emerged, she cheated on a few miles of her journey during the leg of her USA leg of her trip.
Oh no, how did she cheat?
It doesn't say.
She took a car or something?
I mean, I could probably look it up in another article, but I'm not going to do that right now. She completed a walk of 20,000 miles, crossing the USA, Australia, Africa, and Europe in the space of 11 years.
Wow. Wait, but it was
years.
only 3 miles that she cheated on, it says? And they took it
says
away?
A few miles of the journey.
Ah, that's a bummer.
She has since made up the distance missed in the USA.
Yeah.
Although she cannot reclaim her lost record, she holds the record for fastest crossing Australia on foot.
Okay.
3,200 miles in 95 days.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Which, how much does that average out to?
I'll see. 3,200.
Divided by 95.
33.68.
That's doable.
Doable, long days, but sure, doable.
I mean, at this point, it would be a bummer to not have breaks, but I feel like I could probably start doing it right now and beat that.
I mean, it would make it like a 14-hour day or something.
Yeah.
Instead of a 10-hour day.
And
yeah.
You're probably going to be backpacking, tent,
well, that
sleeping
also
most of the time.
That would be if, like, she walked it every single day, too, and didn't take a day off.
Right.
For 95 days in a row.
Yeah. Which I guess probably makes sense to take a day off every 14 days or something like that.
Yeah. Or like even have your day off be like you just walk 10 miles or something and then you make it up.
Well, I don't really feel like I need a day off anymore per se. I mean, I like it for like mental sanity, but
Yeah.
if you're giving me a 3-month goal, I feel like I could do that.
No, that's true. And if you knew, if there was like a reason.
Yeah. George Meehan.
Uh-huh.
This name sounds familiar. I don't know why. From Tierra del Fuego to the northernmost part of Alaska, George Meehan walked 19 miles in 2,425 days from 1977 to 1983. He holds the record for longest unbroken walk, the first and only walk to cover the entire Western Hemisphere and the most degrees of latitude ever covered on foot.
Wow.
He also maintains 4 other records relating to countries and continents crossed during the course of his journey. And Carl Bushby, who has a photo where his mustache is covered in frost, originally planned on the back of a beer mat and started in 1998. Carl Bushby's 14-year, 3,600-mile plan is to walk from the bottom of South America north to Alaska, heading west, crossing the vast expanse of Siberia, then through Europe on the way back to the UK. His walk is currently stalled in the middle of Russia, pending visas and sponsorship. Carl Bushby's attempt is just one of around 20 that are in progress at the moment, most in aid of charity or to raise awareness of global issues.
Okay.
Including Hawk McGuinness, Gary House, Jean Belivio, and Darren Wendell, and William Brian Schlackman.
Wow.
And then there's links I'm not going to put.
So those are all the ones that's like the walk that's probably the longest you can do without hitting water or something?
I don't know about all those other ones. This
last one that you just read.
I guess, yeah.
If all these people are doing the same walk, they're all in progress. That's cool. We've talked a lot about people that walk across the country. This is kind of the first time I'm hearing about people walking across the world. That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You know, if these are all the ones held up as the most distinguished, I feel like what we're doing is maybe, I don't know. I'm not gonna say it is on the same footing necessarily. I don't think that's for me to say, but I feel pretty good that what we're doing is, doing well.
Yeah, I feel good about it too. It also, it's like both sides. Like, I feel cool that we're doing like a significant amount, that it's not like these major records aren't like pushing themselves all that much further each day. But also,
well, a lot of them time-wise are way longer, like 4 to 7 years to do only really double,
right,
or less sometimes.
That's true. But it's like also a different type of extreme to like cross the entire world.
Yeah, no,
and
I mean,
like planning wise and carrying
logistics
packs and
and
camping and
totally.
And like terrain and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think what I mean from like both sides is that on one hand it's like the mileage we're doing each day, it feels good in comparison to all of those that you just read off. But then it also is like, look, these people are doing something also like kind of crazy too.
Right. Right.
It like is a community, I guess, of people that are also like moving themselves long distances just with their legs in modern time.
Yeah.
I'm glad you found that.
Yeah, I mean, I still didn't find the answer for most miles walked in a year. I expect
that was the question.
I expect it's more than what we're intending to do.
Yeah, probably.
I'm curious how much more. I mean, I'm
curious too. I mean, because if somebody's like, if the goal was to walk the most miles in a year, if that is a record, which it probably is, because like everything's a record, then that's your goal, you know?
Yeah.
Then you're just walking every day as much as you can for a year.
Yeah.
Whereas that's not our goal. We're walking a lot in a year.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we're not really walking. We have 2 days off every week. So if we were like actively walking long distances those days as well, it would be higher.
Yeah. I feel like that woman who cheated for a few miles in USA, that sounds like a really good short story or something.
About
Maybe.
like why she cheated on that, or
Yeah,
like what happened?
the circumstances leading
Totally.
up to.
Well, I can't imagine like cheating sounds particularly like, I don't know. I would love to hear the story, because I guess I would imagine if you're doing this world cross on foot and then there's a few miles that you aren't walking, like I would imagine you either got injured or there was something that was like you were at the edge of a cliff or something and like there was no way around, like you hit the Grand Canyon or something, and instead, well, you could go down the Grand Canyon and up actually, but I don't know, something like
There was this
where
really
you're gonna like die if you try to cross it or something. Right, yeah, maybe she just
instead of
had
going
to do
around
that.
the lake, just scoot right across.
Right. Although if water doesn't count, I don't know why that would be cheating.
I don't know.
If like the oceans don't.
I don't know.
I mean, we should look into it. I'm curious what the rest of that story is.
Yeah.